Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here, and I have a bit of a dilemma. This is my weekly Scrap Backwards video, and I just randomly pulled out a page kit that consisted of these things that were from my, salvaged from my September Scrap Backwards kit, and I switched in October, and then I had put these page kits together, and I'm going to use them in December, or November and December. I think that's what I'd planned. So I have, and while I'm talking to you, I'm going to go ahead and put these little sticky things in the flare. I have a blue pre-made mixed media background from Vicky Booten. And then I have a half of a different one that's also blue. I have this blue cardstock, and then I have this kind of yellow-green. It's a fall paper from Summer's End by Fancy Pants, and I've been working on this collection for a while. And then I have some miscellaneous, I have a ticket, a fish, a title that's probably appropriate, and this map and some other kind of travel-related icons. But also, and the photo that I've chosen, I had several. I have a couple from Halloween or Thanksgiving yesterday, and I have some from the Astros World Series win, and then these are actually for a book that I'm doing for Patrice, a little tag book, and I think that's, and I have this one. I started to pick this one of James wearing his Nacho Average Dad pajamas, and that probably would have worked. There's also this cute one of Katie and Barrett, but for some reason I have picked this, I guess because of the blue in Katie's jacket and in Barrett's costume. This is a picture of James with the 3 kids getting ready to take them out on out trick-or-treating a few years back. So this goes probably 2012 maybe or so. And I thought it was cute, and I think I scrapped it in my Project Life book at the time, but I don't think I've actually done a 12 by 12 page with it. Let me get some foam on the back of here. So, also in my Scrap Backwards kit, or kind of in my kit that I draw from, my supplies that I draw from, no matter what other supplies I'm using, I have this Born to Be Wild title from BrambleFox. And I have some paper snips from BrambleFox, one that's kind of fall themed and one that's Halloween themed. And so I've got lots I can draw from there. There's one that's kind of summery travel theme. So I'm going to make a Halloween page out of all this blue. And I've also got, this is what's left of a page kit that I partially used. And I'm kind of drawn to this piece right here, just as a backing. And then I've also got this backing that can kind of, that might just kind of take the color scheme a little less blue. The rest of this is very seashore related, so I'm going to maybe take the seashore related things out of this one and put them over here And then I'll have to go backwards to a seashore related photo sometime to use out the rest of this. But I think I'm going Halloween here just for the heck of it. I'm just gonna stick that in there, and this becomes its own page kit, and I'm gonna put it in the envelope there. And I'm gonna pull, I have this sheet of paper that has these butterflies, and I may feel like fussy cutting a butterfly, or maybe not. I don't know. I have no idea where this is going. So, I think that is a whole sheet of paper. I don't think I have any trimming to do on it. And I thought maybe I could layer, I can layer those like that, and then that. Kinda. Let me get a smaller strip cut off of this, and then we'll see how the rest of this works. I do not mind using this entire piece underneath there, because I have, this was a gift from my secret sister at a retreat last year, and I already had a tablet that had a couple sheets of this, so I'm not, and I just got, as part of my purchase from Scrapbook Your Joy, they're kind of going out of business sale. I have, okay, this does need something trimmed off of it, but which end do I trim? I tell you what, I'm gonna, well, I was gonna tear it, but I don't think I'm going to. I tell you what I'll do. I'll put it like this, and then I'll trim it off the top after that's down. I don't want to get the glue on my trimmer. And it doesn't matter what side, I just want the writing to kind of look like it's, wow. Okay, there. I need to change out my trimmer blades. Okay, that's done. And then I guess, so that seems to be shorter than 12 inches, but that's okay if it is. I'll do the same thing here, trimming this off. Let me get this right here. And for this, I'm just gonna put down, well, that's not, the thicker glue is just not cooperating there. I'll have to work on that. So I'll go with the thinner glue that I don't necessarily like as well. I'm gonna do this. Again, a little bit to trim off the top. And I'm gonna do that. I wish that were thinner. So I'm going to cut it. I knew when I trimmed that off that it was going to be too thick, but I thought I could tuck it in under, and the problem with that is I put the adhesive the other way so that it kind of blocks it. So I'm just going to take this really thin little strip here and put it like that. And these colors are apropos of nothing. There's no particular reason to use them other than I have the paper, I like the paper, I want to use it, I want to make a page that I like, and I don't mind if it looks a little bit, I don't know, unconventional. That's not a problem for me. Okay, so now I'm gonna do this, and I think we'll have the background taken care of. That was maybe a little more work than I thought it was going to be. Okay, so this, you can't really tell that it's writing, that it's script, and even if you could, I don't know that you'd be able to tell which end is up. So I'm going to turn it this way. This feels more comfortable to me. And I don't like the size of this piece. This piece is great, and I want this to look like just another piece that's layered there, but it needs to be smaller. So I'm going to take a little off each side. I'm going to keep this kind of distressed looking side there. And so let's see, I'm going to do this and this. I'm going to get this maybe. I may have cut that a little smaller than I really wanted. If I do that, that's not great. I'm gonna do it just a little bit off kilter there. And then here, I'm going to lay it across this way. I may add a torn strip of this. Down here, just for kind of to repeat that color. And I'm going to slide it in under here. Okay, and do I want another piece of it up there? Probably not. So let's say I put this down here. I have this title, and it would show much better over this. So this needs to be maybe up and over like so. and then I'll do that. Actually, I don't think I'll do that. I want to put it kind of down here because I want to layer up these other things. Let's see. Let's say if I did that, and then I have this map that can kind of slide in there. I'm gonna layer up these couple of things there. We don't need to see those words. And then I can layer up our life there. And then I don't need the Born to Be Wild. And then I can do something with this guy over here and then start adding in Halloween stuff. Okay. So I should have used that side of it. But let's do this, and then that works there. And I could be putting foam behind these, but I think when it's all said and done, I will have enough layers that it'll kind of lift. And then I thought I would do, this kind of looks like the night sky where they might be going out to trick or treat. Let's see if we can find, well, here's a circly thing that says trick or treat. And there's along came a spider and a gimme candy. And then I thought I might do the magic up there. And I'm going to do the little ghost. I'll do him real quick right now. I know I have a punch that's the right size to punch those. That would be much quicker. I just don't keep my punches close to this desk. And this is kind of a busy weekend a busy holiday weekend that I'm doing this, kind of trying to squeeze it in amongst some other activities. And so I didn't take as much time to do prep. Okay, so we have this guy there. Let me cut out, well, okay. I was going to do that, and I am going to put that on some foam. So and now that I'm going to use the Our Life, I don't have to worry about what it contrasts to there. And then I'm going to actually go ahead and do this. Oh, I haven't even glued that down, have I? Silly me. Let's just kind of throw some glue under there and we'll chunk it down. All right. So I've got this. Here's the magic that I was going to cut out. And I'm going to distress around it so that the white core shows through, and any imperfect circle cutting that I just did with my scissors instead of a punch will somewhat be disguised by the fact that I've distressed it. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. And if I put that there and this here, then there's room for some other, for me to tuck some other Halloween embellishments around. Grab one of these, kind of do that. And there's a cute little pumpkin here, but maybe this owl might work better. It's blue and orange, and it has exactly the color blues that we're working with here. And that orange contrasts with it, so it'll really show up. Okay, and I'm just going to put a little glue behind it and squish it down under there. All right, and now I've got this guy. Let me see where these other things will go. I have another piece of flare here that could certainly fit into a cluster. I've kind of got a diagonal thing going down, so it could go in a cluster right here. It's not exactly diagonal, but it is kind of in a triangle. So I'm going to do that right there, and I'll have the butterfly kind of right up near it. And then I will do so that its wing is shown there. And let me do, there's a cute little barn here. And the barn is, as I say about a lot of things, it's apropos of nothing. But I'm sure that one of the places that they went trick-or-treating has a little barn. There are some down the street once the subdivisions end and it gets to open country road. There's some beautiful places that have barns, and I'm going to pretend that back in those days James was willing to walk them far enough to get there. So I could do the house maybe right there or right here or right here. Why don't we do that? It'll build onto this cluster, and then I'll maybe have my ghost haunting the barn. And that just gives it a big pop of color there too. So we could kind of have it I like it there, actually. And I know that defies all the rules, but it's kind of cute. Okay, and I've got these little guys. Let's do the trick or treat. Because it's another pop of orange. And a gimme candy. The gimme candy might be good to go down there by the house. So I don't know how many blue Halloween pages there are out there, but I kind of like this one so far. I'll put that there. And then there's a cute little pair of socks, but it's kind of going the wrong way. I'll figure out something else to put there. There's Along Came a Spider. It's pink, and it kind of goes with that pink ticket. So I'm going to put it over there too. Just layer it right over there with that blue flare. I was looking for, when I found that photo, I was looking for something that had James with all the kids when they were younger going out trick-or-treating. I had some individual ones, but this was one of the few that had all of them. I think there's one somewhere that has Allie, but let's see. There. And then the Gimme Candy is kind of cute right there. And then I'll pull some word strips off the paper snips, and we'll kind of stack up. I was thinking of going down that vertical line. I saw someone else do that a while back and thought it was cute. And thought I could do something similar. There we go. And you get some of the trash offside here. It's kind of cute. I don't mind it at all. Okay, so Spooky Fun, Pumpkins Magical Boo Crew. I'm just going to take this whole bottom row and, well, maybe the bottom 2 rows, what's left of the bottom 2 rows. And then I'll just cut them apart. And kind of lay them, breaking that line there. And see how far I can come down here. There's 3 there, and I have 5 here. So that's about the right proportion, I think. Spooky Fun. I may run into the house of the barn there. I can do that because that's shorter. That will work. And then magical. I've already got the word magic up there, so magical fits in. Frightful. Boo Crew. And here we go. We can put Boo Crew right here. And then these guys down here. All right, we're almost done. I'm not going to foam these either. Just kind of lay them across here casually, shall we say? And let them stick how they stick, she says as she's straightening one to get it parallel. Just around the time I say I'm not going to let something bother me, then it starts bothering me. And I think that's a natural psychological response to that. It's like saying, don't think of the elephant in the room. All you can think of is elephants. Okay. Right there. And then I have this Boo Crew that goes up top. And I may look for, I'll put that kind of at an angle. Let's see what else might work. It seems like I need a third little thing right up there. And maybe all that needs, oh, I know what. I know what. I have all of the, I have the little baby squirrel and the bee and the ladybug to add. So here's the ladybug. Or the bee, I'm gonna put right there. And the ladybug, I'll put right here. And then the baby squirrel will go up here. Let me find the appropriate squirrel. What color do we have that would work? I have a blue one, but it's facing the wrong way. So let's see what we have. Ooh, that's a cute one right there. That is glittery. Okay. I'm thinking something other than blue might stand out better. So how about ooh, there's a pink vellum. How about a pink gingham? There's nothing pink up there. So let's go with this. And again, thank you to Suzanne Madison for punching or die cutting all these squirrels for me. Just the sweetest thing. And I use them anytime Ava's on a page, just like I use bees for bee and ladybugs for Katie. I have a blue, let's forget it. I think I'm done right now. Let's call it done. Where's the pin that goes in this? I will find it at some point, but I need to put something in it now. I think I'm done. It's a truly backwards page that went from some supplies that are not at all Halloween related to a photo that is, and then just, you know, brought in stuff that made it work together. It's a strange little page, but I'm not going to be embarrassed to have it in my album. So thank you for watching. Bye.